Hello, my lovely Wolfpack, and welcome back to the Lone Wolf Show, brought to you by Wolfpack Media, the most entertaining place on YouTube for your news and commentary. I'm your host, Justin Huseman, founder and news contributor. We have a great show today, and I can't wait to get started, but before we do, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with all your friends and everyone you know, and join the pack today. All right, guys, so it's going to be a little different. We're going to go a little bit longer on this video, so I do encourage you to stick around to the end of the video. If you do, thank you, because I'm going to be trying to cover all the topics that we were going to do on a group video today. But shout out to our editor and tech guy, Anton Schmidt. He got sick today, so pray for him. So that's why I'm here with you instead of the entire wolf pack, but that is okay. I decided to just do a little bit longer of a video, try to cover all the topics. But yeah, guys, stick around. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, or at least we're gonna have some pretty interesting things to talk about. But real quick, guys, Wolfpack Media is now starting donations. We are in serious need of some equipment upgrades. We'd like to pay for some post boosts, maybe some ads, just generally putting our channel out there to be seen by more viewers. But no pressure at all, guys. But if you do enjoy the show, you can cash app us here. $sign Wolfpack Media. And this donation pool is also a raffle. If you donate $10 or more, your name will be entered to win this plushie. Our Wolfie the Wolfpack Wolf plushie. So yeah, $10 or more, your name will be entered into a raffle, and if once we reach our goal for the donations, that the raffle will end, and we'll put all your names in a hat or something, and we will pick out a name for the winner. So if you're interested in getting a chance to win the Wolfie the Wolfpack Wolf, then go ahead and donate. Once again, cash app us up here. Yeah, so donate now, and we really appreciate your support on that. So let's go ahead and get to the news here. Well, my friends, we have this breaking news from last night. Anti-ICE rioters were caught breaking into a DHS vehicle, taking a bunch of DHS information and posting it online. Like, I guess it was documents that were about ICE raids, operations, DHS and ICE officer information. They posted all of it online, I suppose, and even stole a DHS rifle and ammunition. Now, we do have the video from Nick Sorter, but first I want to take a look at this article from the Dallas Express. Videos capture Minneapolis rioters looting DHS vehicles, exposing exposing agent info. Sorry about that. Online. I can't read. I ain't got no learning. Agitators in Minneapolis continue to wreak havoc, now allegedly, it's on video, breaking into multiple ICE vehicles late Wednesday night, stealing guns, ammunition, and sensitive government documents, including arrest warrants and personal information on federal agents. The crimes captured in videos and live streams circulating across social media spotlight the continued destruction from violent rioters against federal law enforcement agents, specifically throughout the Twin Cities. Video clips posted by Nick Sorter from the scene show groups of agitators vandalizing unmarked cars allegedly belonging to Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The Department of Homeland Security, and even possibly the FBI. In one act, rioters attached a tow rope to a weapons locker in the trunk of a federal car and used a pickup truck to rip it open, stealing a rifle and ammunition. Insane. Minneapolis PD refused to respond, and that's no surprise there. This is unsustainable. DHS agents are sitting ducks. We need Marines here now. Locals are begging for relief, Sorter wrote in another post showing the chaos. Other clips show rioters smashing windows and rummaging through cars, stealing stacks of papers that may have even included ICE operational details. Oh, God, ICE, guys, don't keep that shit in your cars. Like, I'm not condoning this. Obviously, they're the ones at fault here. You should be able to leave shit like that in your cars, but I feel like it's kind of obvious you shouldn't do that. At least not in Minneapolis right now. Hotel accommodations for agents and contact information such as phone numbers and addresses. Not good. The mayhem took place outside the Bishop Henry Whipple Federal Building. Bishop Henry Whipple, never heard of it. A crucial hub for ICE operations in the area where agitators have been gathering since Renee Good was shot for attempting to run over an ICE agent with her car. As previously covered by the Dallas Express, Good, 37, was linked to a local ICE Watch network and had a history of participating in anti-ICE operations. Federal officials such as DHS Secretary Kristi Noem note that Good had been reportedly tracking ICE agents across multiple locations that day, trying to agitate and disrupt their operations. More social media posts from the scene show rioters live streaming the crime spree on Wednesday night, with some reading aloud from the stolen documents to dox federal agents by exposing their personal information online. DHS released a report on January 8th claiming that 1,300% increase in assaults on ICE officers and an 8,000% surge in death threats. This unprecedented increase in violence against law enforcement is a direct result of sanctuary politicians and the media creating an environment that demonizes our law enforcement and encourages rampant assaults against them. Correct. Dangerous criminals, whether they be illegal aliens or U.S. citizens, are assaulting law enforcement and turning their vehicles into weapons to attack law enforcement, said Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry. Another statement from DHS calls out Minnesota Governor Tim Walz for rhetoric that demonizes ICE agents. Yes. It is absolutely sickening to compare ICE law enforcement agents to the Gestapo. It makes literally no sense. These guys are literally just doing their job. They're doing their job. ICE has been around for years and years and years doing this. This is not new. The operations that they're involved in, it's not new, guys. This is normal operation. This is normal shit. Like, this isn't new. I know that they got these retard leftists out here thinking that this is somehow new things that are going on, but the Obama administration was doing some of these same kind of operations, so I don't know what we're flipping out about now. I just hate it. I hate how sometimes with the news, and I noticed it ever since starting this YouTube channel and really getting into news and politics, that how quickly people just forget. Like, it only takes about 4 or 5 years for, or less in some cases, for like, I like to say normies, like your average person that doesn't really consume a lot of news, that to forget completely about like some of the shit that happens. I'm like, dude, like this is normal. Like, Obama administration was doing the same exact thing, so I don't get it. I get it to a sense of this is their tactic. Like, they're hoping on people to forget. They're banking on it. So it's just a way to gaslight the people like us, people like you, people like me, that don't forget, that are completely aware of some of the things that have been going on for our whole lives. I mean, the better part of 20 years. There's shit that I ain't forgetting about. I don't know, man. I guess people just have short attention spans nowadays. Short attention spans, short memories. It drives me nuts. Anyway, I'll read on here the rest of the article. Federal authorities have not yet released an official statement on the stolen items, including the missing rifle and ammunition, which still apparently remain unaccounted for as of press time. Now, I believe they have. I wish I would have grabbed that for you guys. But if you look on X and look it up, I believe they have apprehended the man that, as of right now, as the time of this recording, they have apprehended the man that stole the rifle and ammunition, but nothing yet on nothing that I've seen yet anyway on all the rest of the people that are doxing. And you'd think the FBI and DHS would be on this shit. Maybe I watched too many cop movies or something. I'm like, dude, like, I feel like we have the technology to be able to catch all these people that are, especially if you're disseminating shit online, it should be pretty easy to track IP addresses and whatnot. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb construction worker. I ain't that guy. I ain't Mr. Secret Agent Man, so everything I know is from what I read in the news and articles like this and like secret agent movies. So that's about as far as my knowledge goes. Anyway, guys, this is getting more and more dangerous, I think, but I want you guys to kind of understand this kind of stuff has been egged on by the governor and by the mayor of Minneapolis, calling for Minneapolis police to actually fight the federal agents. I mean, take a look here at what Tim Walz had to say on the issue real quick. I'll bring it up on the screen, and I gotta bring it up for me here to read too. Bookmarks. Sorry guys, I should be more prepared, but here we are. This is from Tim Walz's X account he posted this morning. It says, "I am making a direct appeal to the president. Let's turn the temperature down. Stop this campaign of retribution. This is not who we are. This is not who we are." And an appeal to Minnesotans, "I know this is scary. We must speak out loudly, urgently, but also peacefully. We cannot fan the flames of chaos. That's what he wants." Yeah, see, I don't know, guys. Understand the underlying gaslighting that's in this post here, and what this fucking retard is saying. On the surface level, especially at the beginning there, it looks like he's attempting to be reasonable, but he really is just obfuscating responsibility. You see there right at the end, just with that's what he wants. He's obfuscating responsibility onto Trump and Republicans, people like me and you. But let's go ahead and take a look at the video from last night. I want to bring that up quick. Brought to you by Nick Sorter. You can also find the full video on Nick Sorter's X account, so go ahead and take a look at it, but we will show you guys a short clip here. Take a look.
Almost there.
Oh, wow.
Almost there.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh my
Bullets? There's some bullets.
That's a 47.
I don't know.
Tourniquet there.
Did he get...
Oh, dude.
Hey, don't film that.
Holy shit! Look at it! Look at them scatter like fucking rats as soon as the cops show up. Now, this has gone too far, guys. I think we need the military in there now, like right the fuck now. The Trump admin needs to just go all in, dude. Like, I don't know what they're waiting for, but he needs to go all in, and not just in Minnesota either. I don't think. All of these blue cities that are now sort of like, you got blue cities making laws to obstruct ICE officers. At what point, guys, do we recognize that these Democrat jurisdictions are in active rebellion against the federal government? Insurrection Act now, dude, now, full stop. I think it's the only way you can really end this and send a message to the rest of the country that this kind of stuff is not going to be tolerated, dude. But speaking of the Insurrection Act, we do have this post from Donald Trump warning Minnesota that this is kind of this kind of action is on the table. I mean, he's putting the Insurrection Act on the table, so hopefully. But let's go ahead and read this post quick. And Donald Trump says, from his Truth Social, or is this from X? I don't know. It's from one of the two. But if the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE, who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to the travesty that is taking place in that once great state. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Yeah, dude, do it. Do it, Trump. I'm so sick of warning people, man. I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. But my personal opinion is, what the fuck are you waiting for, bro? What are we waiting for? Are we waiting for somebody to get seriously hurt? Are we waiting for ICE agents to get killed or something? Like, I don't think we should be waiting on this. We did we not learn anything from the Summer of Love riots in 2020? Did we not learn anything? That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to attack Trump or anything like that, but honestly, I'm making an honest opinion here. Like, what the fuck are you waiting for, dude? It's an honest question. What are you waiting for? Because I don't want something bad to happen before we do something, you know? Like, let's act before the bad shit starts to happen. This is already pretty bad enough, man. But we do also have this video quick. This is from Fox News. This is Tom Homan talking about possibly invoking the Insurrection Act earlier tonight. So let's go ahead and take a look at that as well.
Is it time for the Insurrection Act, or would that just add gasoline to the fire?
Well, I'm not going to get ahead of the president on that, but it's certainly an option. A viable option. So actually, I'll be meeting with the president tomorrow. So, you know, I think it's something that needs to be on the table, because this cannot continue. There is going to be more bloodshed. I'm telling you. I hope I'm wrong, but I haven't been yet. There's going to be more bloodshed if something hasn't done.
It's going to spread, and most Minnesotans, by the way, and I want to say this tonight because folks have reached out to me, support ICE. It's this radical group of anarchists, and when you see them close up, you really get a sense of who they are. It's this crowd, a lot of them paid, a lot of them working, double shifts of protest against the rest of the state, which are reasonable, common sense, peaceful people of all backgrounds, including immigrant backgrounds. They don't like what's happening in the Twin Cities, and we're going to expose more about Jacob Fry in a moment, but Tom, I think most people are good people. They want the bad people out, and they want some peace in their neighborhoods.
And we're going to get the bad people out. And as far as the organization, everybody that's planning these protests, giving these people weapons and funding this, again, justice is coming, because we're.
And yeah, I really hope he's right on that. That last statement he made. I really hope so, bro. Because it's really hard for me, man. And I know a lot of you guys following us on X and Facebook, and you're on YouTube. I know you guys are feeling the same thing, like super black pilled. I'm trying really hard to not be part of the Nothing Ever Happens Club, but I'm kind of on the fence here. Yep, I'm a fucking fence sitter, at least when it comes to this. I'm kind of got one foot in the Nothing Ever Happens Club, and I just hope something comes out of this. We need justice. We need accountability. We need to see people getting perp walked. We need to see something, dude. Even if you don't go as far as invoking the Insurrection Act, which I think there's plenty of grounds at this point to do so. But even if you didn't, like, there has to be something. There has to be something done. We can't. We have to be able to learn from the 2020 riots, man. We had to have learned something from it, dude, because otherwise I guarantee you, and mark my words, if nothing happens, if nobody gets held accountable, this is good. Like, come when the weather starts to get, this is winter time protesting. Like, dude, I guarantee you, as soon as the weather gets warm again, as soon as the summer comes, as soon as the spring, not even the summer, as soon as the spring hits, like, this is gonna get much worse and much more dangerous. That's just my opinion. That's me. I'm marking my words right now. I'm making a prediction that this is gonna get worse, man. Because this is relatively, I don't want to say calm, but this is little compared to what I think could happen, once the weather gets better. That's scary, man, because I'm like, this is how many people they got out. Like, most of the big protests aren't happening right now because it's cold as shit. Like, we don't even live all the way up quite that far north, but it's pretty cold out here right now. And so I can't imagine in Minnesota it's probably way colder. But dude, it's the fair weather protesters are, once they start coming out in droves, it could turn into a much bigger situation. But in order to kind of preemptively, like, stop that from happening, all we need is a little bit of accountability, coming from not just in Minnesota, but going after some of these people in government in these blue cities, these blue states, and holding them accountable, investigating them, perp walking these people. I say just bring in the military and let's be done with it. Let's just get it the fuck over with, bro. Because it's gonna come down to that, no matter fucking what. The Tim Walz isn't backing down. The mayor of Minneapolis isn't backing down. This is blatant rebellion against the federal government. I don't know how else anybody could look at it. I really don't, man. I really don't. I do also, I wasn't going to do this video, but I do also, I just wanted to bring this video up quick of, this is commentator, Tim Pool, from Timcast IRL. He was on Jesse Waters earlier tonight, and I kind of wanted to bring that up too for you guys. So let's take a look at that, just because I'm really, what he says here is, he kind of really hits the nail on the head, and I think everybody should listen to it. So let's take a look.
It seems like they want some sort of civil fracture, Tim. Do they?
It seems so. Now, I don't want to say at the highest levels Democrat politicians want to foment civil war, as I often talk about, but they're beholden to their constituents. So we have a mayor suggesting the police should now be fighting federal agents, which is horrifying. But it's actually quite simple. ICE agents are out on the ground across the country because I asked them to be, because you asked them to be, because the American voter said immigration is a top issue for us. We want Republicans in office. We want Donald Trump in office, and we want this problem solved once and for all. So what are we seeing? Violent extremists who oppose our democracy and the will of the people. That video you showed where they put the tow rope and rip out the weapons locker, that's not the only one. There were other vehicles they ransacked. There's a video purporting to show a man stealing what appears to be a rifle from a federal vehicle and ammunition, as well as patches, tourniquets, and other objects. This is not a protest. This is not a riot. These are political extremists, and it's overt terror. I'll tell you when it upgrades to terror, when these people are reading the names of the agents on camera, which they did after they ransacked the vehicle, after they leaked their names, and apparently went and found their private vehicles. So we're at a whole new level. And Jesse, I used to go on the ground all the time. I covered tons of these protests. I've been personally attacked and assaulted by many of these extremists. I have never seen this level of extremism. I mean, we've seen fire bombs, we've seen broken windows, but to ransack federal vehicles and steal their weapons. So let me say this about what happened to Renee Good. You may have seen the video immediately following the moment where she dies. And it's tragic. I wish it didn't happen. But you hear her lover say, "Why were you using real bullets?" There's two different people here. There's two different groups. You've got your political extremists, and they radicalize your liberal ICE mom, your run-of-the-mill suburban mom who doesn't really understand what they're being asked to do. And these women, they've gone out to your protest where they wiggled their little flags and their signs, and they said, this policy is bad and that policy is bad. This is something different. The extremists are advocating that these middle-aged women show up to federal law enforcement operations where armed federal agents are seeking out criminal cartels, murderers, rapists, child traffickers. And they're wondering why these ICE agents are apprehensive and armed with lethal munitions. They're not prepared for this, and I fear.
So yeah, Tim kind of hits the nail right on the head there, guys. That's what I'm saying. I discussed that in one of our earlier videos, how they're using these suburban soccer moms as cannon fodder, dude, because these people, they want something to happen. They want to be able to use that for something to happen. The people that are really leading these protests, they're hoping that one of these white suburban soccer moms gets killed or hurt, and that's why they have people coming in with they have moms with babies coming to these protests. They have just like, you know, the your run of the mill random liberal woman. They want them there, and they want them there on the front line of this because they want that picture, they want that video of ICE officers hitting a woman. Like it's quite obvious and blatantly obvious if you really sit there and think about it for 2 seconds. If some of these leftists would just think about it for 2 seconds, and I don't know, I really don't know. I don't know who's leftist brain that I'm changing out there. I don't think I'm changing anybody's mind, because I think at this point everybody has kind of just made up their mind, man. Like, you're either a fucking crazy person or you're not. Like, at this point, like, you got people out there that are just like, don't believe your lying eyes. The whole situation with Renee Good. Don't believe your lying eyes. Don't believe your lying eyes. Like, that bitch hit that man with her car and was trying to do more than just what she did. Well, actually, I think I'll do a video on that tomorrow, because we got some updated information on that particular ICE officer and that particular case there. But we'll probably talk about that tomorrow. But for now, guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and let you go there. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover tonight. But yeah, once again, give a pray for our Christians out there. Pray for our tech man, Anton Schmidt. Hopefully he'll be back with us next week so we can do another group video for you guys. I know I have a lot more fun doing the group videos. Not that I don't love you guys. I love you guys, man. But for some reason, I'm a lot better at talking with a group of people rather than talking to myself virtually. I mean, I know I'm talking to you, but when I'm sitting here recording, I'm virtually just talking to myself. I'm talking to the wind. But hopefully all you lovely little wolf cubs out there are watching, and I hope you are. But we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Once again, everybody on X, thank you so much. We finally hit our 500 follower mark on X. I'm really proud about that. Hopefully that keeps on keeping on. So thank you to all our X followers. You guys are the real ones. We love you. Thank you to our subscribers. And hopefully we will see you guys in the next video. But before we go, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on X and Facebook at Wolfpack Media 92, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.